Hi guys, welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. If these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do is subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today, I'm going to talk about why routine is important for young children. Yes, are you an early childhood educator or a parent? You might be wondering what's the need for routine. Don't go anywhere. This video is for you. So what are routines? Routines are the set of activities that the children can predict. And you might be thinking, why is it important? It's important for the children, for instance, they know what's going to happen next. So for instance, in a preschool setting, the children know that in the morning when they arrive at 9 o'clock, it's time for them to hang their coat. So this is a routine. This is something that they are used to. As time goes on, when they come in the morning, they know straight away is to take off their coat and hang it. So they need nobody to tell them what to do because they're used to the routine already, so they can predict the activity. So in relation to routine, the children will be able to predict what's going to happen next. And it's important that children know what's going to happen next. And this is one thing I say on this channel: whatever you do, let it center around the children, and the children should come first. So having a routine, the children will be able to predict what's going to happen next. Routine also helps children in terms of their emotional development, so they kind of know what's going to happen next. They can predict what's going to happen next. So this will help them to settle. They'll be able to be in control of their activity. So it helps in terms of the children's self-control as well. So the children know that they are in charge of their play. So routine is important in relation to predicting what's going to happen next. So the children will be able to predict. When they come in the morning, 9 a.m., it's time for them to take off their coat. They know then they are moving on to circle time, story time. So they'll be able to know what's happening around them. And this is what policy is all about. Policy is all about giving children a voice, child agency. Let children be in control of their environment. So in relation to children being in control of their environment, through routine, they know what's going to happen next. So they're in charge. They know 9 a.m., I take off my coat. Next is circle time. So routine also helps children that has autism. It's also important for children with additional needs. For instance, autism, ADHD. This group of children love routine. They like to know what's going to happen around them. And children with autism, ADHD, they don't like changes. They often don't like changes. So routine helps them in terms of settling them, calming them down. They know 9 a.m., okay, they have to take off their coat. Next is circle time. So routine is really important for children, and also children that has additional needs such as autism and ADHD. They'll be able to predict what's going to happen next. And in return, it's going to have a positive effect in terms of their emotional development, because they're not going to be getting annoyed, like they're waiting, they don't know what's going to happen next. So they kind of like predict, they know what's going to happen next in their environment. So which in return will have a positive effect in terms of their development as well. So, and it's also important, through routine, children are in control of their play. They know free play time, so they're in control, they're in charge. They decide whatever they want to play with. So as time goes on through routine, the children are used to what they have to do Monday to Friday. When they come in the setting, they know. Even sometimes I've seen children that are used to the routine, they tend to remind the educator what's going to happen next. They go over to the educator. For instance, Florence, when are we having water play? It's time for water play. It's time for sound play. Because they're already used to their routine. They're already used to the activities going on around them, so they tend to remind you. So let's say if the activity next, and you, the educator, maybe you're not aware of what's going to happen next, they can remind you and say, okay, Florence, it's time for us to have water play, free play. When are we going to have our lunch? It's lunchtime. I've seen children, when it's lunchtime, they know lunchtime, they tell the educator, now it's time for us to have our lunch. So can you see that routine is really important? Children will be able to predict what's going to happen next around them. They know what the educators as well in terms of the activities. So can you now see that routine is really important in the area of early childhood education? And if one more of this video on this channel, what you have to do is subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.